Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Welcome to Modern Women Are a Special Kind of Part 35.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of stupid.
Saw me, liked me, wanted me, chased me, got me, and then you fumbled me?
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
Saw me, liked me, wanted me, chased me, got me, and then you fumbled me?
That's what I thought you said. No, he didn't fumble you. He simply found out the real you was not worth his time, so he let you go. In case you're wondering what's going on, this young lady who's over 18 years old is having a real life temper tantrum in the hotel lobby because she started acting strange and the guy wouldn't allow her and a friend to go back up to his room to collect their belongings until a cop showed up so he would have security.
At this point, we're going to wait for security. I already called police now.
Now, after the chick on the floor's performance, the one walking in the gray is trying to convince him that he should let them go back up to his room and collect their belongings without security.
We are not going upstairs without law enforcement. We're at that point now. After the display of behavior here, that is not acceptable.
Now you see why I tell you guys be careful with picking up strange women? This chick is in public rolling around on the floor acting like a 5-year-old. Shout out to Sean Anderson for sending me this video clip.
You know how you go get your hair done, but before you get your hair done, you have to put down a deposit.
Yes, we've heard of that.
So I done came up with an idea. We should start charging these men deposit to date us. And if you don't show up, you do not get that deposit back.
Charging to date you? Who wants to tell her? Okay. I'll do it. No man in his right mind is going to give you a deposit of $1,000 to date you, or any woman in Western society for that matter, especially in this day and age. Chick, you done lost your mind.
Like, we should start charging them a fee to date us, like a 30-day trial. You pay like $1,000 to date us.
See, this is why some of these women need a grown person to review their videos before they're allowed to post them. Just making a complete fool out of yourself.
So, and if they don't do right by us within them 30 days, we keep the money. I'm just saying, like...
Every time we catch on to their new way of begging for money, here they come with another way. So, who's going to determine what him not acting right is, as far as you being able to keep the $1,000? Each individual woman, of course. So when you, the woman, messes it up, are you going to return his $1,000 deposit and pay him $1,000 for wasting his time? They're just inventing new ways to stay single, aren't they? After 2 months of talking, I told this guy yesterday I wasn't ready for a relationship, and he responded, "It's been great, hope you have a good one." And then he blocked me. No effort, no pressure applied. I'm devastated. So some young lady said, some guys just don't have patience at all. I have been there. It's so annoying. Wow. Just wow.
Do most men that are 50 and 60 really want 30-year-olds? No, that's just a crock of shit, really, because a 30-year-old has like a 4-year-old child.
So a 30-year-old is a 30-year-old unless a 30-year-old is dating a 60-year-old man. Then she's equivalent to a 4-year-old child. Well, the planet that I'm from, a 30-year-old is a 30-year-old no matter what.
Or wants children, right? So most men who are 50 or 60, they don't want to start over and have a second family and the responsibility of children. And how about the gap? Like a 30-year-old probably doesn't even know who the Rolling Stones are.
A 30-year-old needs to know who the Rolling Stones are about as much as a truck driver needs to know the formula to rocket fuel.
Okay, so I think this is for sure a limiting belief you have that's just keeping you stuck. It's simply not true. Men want to date women, truth be told, in my research, that are literally within 5 years of their age.
Oh, really? That's what your research says? Well, my research says that overseas, 60-year-old men are dating women in their 20s and their 30s. And my research is based on what I'm actually seeing over here in Southeast Asia.
Because it's compatibility at this stage of the game. We want to have like similar interests. We want to have similar stories. We want to be able to communicate about stuff from our childhood and our history.
So according to you, lady, because of the age gap, a 30-year-old doesn't have a childhood that they can share with a 60-year-old?
So I got to tell you, that's a limiting belief that you need to smash. I love you. Reach out to me. I'll help you get over it.
Help us get over what? On behalf of all of the men in Western culture, we respectfully decline your offer. But thanks for your concern. All that was another woman using another form of begging men in her age group to date her instead of the younger women in their 30s. Nice try. But fellas, you do have to be careful of the women that you date in their 30s. Because this one right here, oh man.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of stupid.
One time I went and had an Uber pick me up. He was super hot. So I was like, hey, like, do you want to have sex? And he pulled over and he's like, totally, right? And then he sucked, right? He sucked.
He was scared.
So I got out of the vehicle and then I complained and was like, so I wouldn't have to pay. So then this other Uber driver pulls up and then I tell him about the experience and I'm like, I just my last Uber driver and he was so shitty, you know, I had to cancel. I didn't say like some bullshit happened, you know, so I didn't have to pay. And this guy's like, okay, cool. Like, well, do you want to like give me a blowjob? And I was like, okay, sure. Why not? And then I give him a blowjob all the way from LA to Huntington Beach. It was a really fucking long time.
That's like an hour, 45
yeah, this was a long
minutes.
blowjob. It was a long blowjob. And then I got out of the car and he's like, don't worry, I won't charge you. And then the mother charged me.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the last time I fucked an Uber driver. I was like, y'all fuckers.
Wait, you ruined it.
I have two things to say about her. The first is, and the second thing is,
I don't think I would have told that.
now remember this chick, the one that decided to become a passport sister and record herself in her travels, or her so-called success in her travels?
So guys, I'm officially a passport girl. I am done with the broke 50-50 men in America.
So she went to Italy to find a man that would pay all the bills. And unfortunately for her, all she found was...
But Italian men like to go 50-50. They like, you know, that 50-50 Swedish lifestyle, and I'm not about that.
Well, she's back. Take a listen.
See, I'm a little confused by men. He's asking, what if a man at Dollar Tree has his own car? Either way, she's sharing a man. I would rather share a man that has a private jet. I would rather share a man that has a black card. I'd rather share a man that can go on vacation at moment's notice. Why do I want to share a man that works at the Dollar Tree? Unless he owns the Dollar Tree, why would I want to share a man who works at the Dollar Tree? Like, I think a lot of you men are delusional.
And she says that the men are the ones who are delusional. Just so you understand what's happening here. This was a conversation about women who would have to share all the good men, no matter what his financial status is, in order for every woman to have a good man. But we already know that there's a lot of guys out there who are just playing around, so those numbers drop. So she's arguing, why would she share a man if he works at the Dollar Tree?
We don't like men that much, okay? We like men that have money.
We don't like men that much. We only like men that have money. Well, at least she's admitting it.
I don't want to share a man. If I have to share a man, at least let him have a private jet, maids. You know what I'm saying? Not some man who works at the Dollar Tree just because he has his own car. See, I don't know. I think this is a very low IQ comment. So I think the person commenting this really thinks that you're rich because you have a vehicle. So maybe you're just young. You don't know anything about the economy.
And you're super delusional if you think that a man with big money is going to choose you. Girl, go sit down somewhere. You have about as much of a chance of getting a wealthy man going after you as I do having Halle Berry coming after me. Ain't gonna happen.
I was in this relationship. I had got divorced, and I think I was about a year out of my divorce, and I finally was like, okay, I'll try to date. And I met this guy, and he was really, really nice.
Uh-oh. I think we already know where this is going.
Okay, like... awkwardly nice. I was like, this is weird. I'm waiting for the ball to drop here. Something's very suspicious. Like, I didn't trust it, right? But he was very doting, very loyal, very committed, and very mature. Okay.
So you both got married and lived happily ever after, right?
And I remember I had a tissy fit. I was sabotaging. I was creating chaos, waiting for him to be aggressive towards me because that's what I was used to. So I almost like pushed the buttons to see if I could trigger him to do something to me to prove my theory to be right. Like all men are like this. And he did nothing.
So she couldn't simply accept the fact that the guy was nice and just be nice to him in return. No, she had to push his buttons.
What he did was he sat down and he watched me in my hysteria. And I had put on the show, not even realizing that he had checked out from the show. And I kept the show going for quite some time. And then all of a sudden, I ran out of steam. And I look, and he's just sitting there. And I said, well, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just waiting for you to finish. Like, you get to be ridiculous all by yourself.
This is what I've been telling you guys. Don't waste your time arguing and going back and forth with these chaotic women.
I was so used to people participating in that that he made me see myself. And I was so embarrassed. So I left, okay? I go home. I get a ring on my doorbell early in the morning, like 6 a.m., and it's him, and I'm fuming. Why are you at my house uninvited? What are you doing? And he says, shh, I just came to drop something off.
The most mature move a man could make.
Okay, it's a gift bag. I'm like, oh, okay, he's good. Got me a gift bag. He walks off. I open up the gift bag. There are diapers. There's baby bottle and a baby book. He has a card and he says, this was for the baby that I witnessed last night. Let me know when the adult is ready to talk.
Wow.
I was like, that's the sexiest thing. No one's ever put me in my place like that.
Even after he put her in her place and she called it sexy, how much you want to bet? She didn't stay with him. Because in the very beginning, she said those magical words that let me know there's a certain type of guy she'll never be able to function with. And those words were?
He was really, really nice.
Really nice. Notice she never said that she stayed with him. So she either broke it off with him because she doesn't know how to function with a nice guy, or he broke it off with her because she continued on with her nonsense and chaos. And this will be the same woman in the future, or should I say the near future, on her social media page asking, where are all the good men at? And now, for the winner of today's Modern Women Are a Special Kind of Part 35 video.
What I'm realizing is that women are a special kind of stupid.
I'm filling up my tire with air because I refuse for a man's help. So, let's do it. I lost the cap, which is great.
So that's the nozzle to fill your windshield wiper fluid reservoir. I don't think there's any air in there for your tires.
Wrong one. Is it this?
Why are you asking? I thought you could prove you don't need a man.
Am I doing this right?
You don't need us, remember? So figure it out on your own.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're supposed to be putting air in your tire, not letting air out.
Is this it? I don't know what this is for.
Yeah, we can see that.
Is it working?
Imagine trying to put air in your tire and then asking your camera if you're doing it right.
It's working.
Now she's looking at the dashboard in her car to measure whether or not she has the proper air pressure in the tires, when you should be using a tire pressure gauge.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing it!
Boy, this is taking 10 times longer than it should.
how you do it.
Yeah, but you should have been done 10 minutes ago.
I'm so proud of myself. This is my... Oh my gosh, girls. You see, we don't need a man. You can do it.
Wait for it.
So I might have overdone it, but I mean, I still did it, period.
Remember she said just a little bit more? Yeah, you did it all right. You overinflated the tire. Now, because these cameras can film the opposite way of reality, I thought she was trying to put the air in the driver's side front tire, but it looks like she was putting the air in the passenger side front tire. For those of you all who do not know, 38 represents the amount of tire pressure for the other tires. She put 50 psi in that one tire, which means she overinflated it. Now, the center tread of that tire is going to get worn out faster than the rest of the tire, which means she's going to end up having to buy another tire before she really normally would have to. Why did she win today's video? Because she could have easily typed in the YouTube search bar, how to put air in your car tire at the gas station, and somebody would have shown her how to do it. Especially if you're a woman trying to prove to the world by recording yourself and telling every other woman that you can put air in your tire without a man. In my generation, in order for us to get information, we either had to read a dictionary, an encyclopedia, or go to the library and get it, or ask somebody. Doesn't matter who you ask somebody. This generation is walking around with all of that information right in their phone, in their pocket, and they still don't have the common sense that God gave a squirrel to use it before they try a task that they've never done before. And they say the children are our future. Well, it's so, man, we are doomed. Hey, somebody did tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these two videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.